This weekend's this Sunday's edition of Chat and Chit for Lions TV. Millwall 1, Brentford 0. Where do we begin with that? I think first of all, for the first 11, the starting 11 were superb to a man. Everyone put in a shift. No one had a bad game. If you go through it, Bart made a couple of really good saves there. The back three were just superb. Hutchinson's just a class above the other two. I think really he's just stand out. I've been banging on. He's been my captain for a few years in my head, and he was great. Pierce just loves it. Then Cooper's now running down the line and putting balls in the box, which concerns me a little bit, but he's doing all right. Then you've got the fullbacks. Romeo's probably had his best game easily this season, maybe ever. I mean, he shut down their winger quite easily. He's getting up and down. He was more dangerous on the ball than Jed was today, I felt, and he wasn't overran. He kept their guy quiet and just totally dominated that side of the pitch. Murray Wallace, superb, doing Cruyff turns and step overs and dummy touches and putting balls in the box down the winger. Absolutely incredible. You're timing me, boys. Yeah. So you go through the middle. I think Malumbi, Williams, flick a coin for man of match of them two. I think Malumbi probably slightly edged it, but for his energy, getting about a bit and a bit of pinging balls. But him and Williams are very, very fucking much integral to what Rowett's trying to do, I think. And they work well. We seem to do well, so we weren't overrun there. And then the front three are very integral to us defending from the front. Bradshaw didn't get his goal today, but when he come off, you see the difference. It seems to be with the three. Jed's going to be one of them. Bradshaw probably should be the other one. And whoever puts out wide, he brought Ferguson on, and he done just a good job than AOB in the last 10 minutes. Because AOB today, I thought he had a few good touches, takes a few risks, and I know the fans do get on his back, but he does care, and he scores the goal. Bradshaw, his job, and you see him looking around. He's looking at his positioning all the time. He's just going to sit himself just in front of those centre halves. He's going to make sure that whoever's got the ball's not going to put it into their holding midfielder. And it just shut them down, and they found it really, really hard to kind of get out of their half. He kept going back to their keeper. They were getting a bit restless, even though they didn't really make a noise, their fans. And it was good to watch when we did press that way. And it weren't high energy press, like bang, bang, bang. It was intelligent. It was right. We're going to manoeuvre you in a certain way, then we're going to hit you. And if you get out of that, then we'll just sit back again, make sure you don't get out easy. And if they're going to flick it up again, if they're going to flick it forward with their midgets up front, you're going to put our guys, every single one of them's over 6 foot in that back five. They're going to win all the headers. So that was great. I think the first incident was, we started off like a runaway train, as they say, and it was great to watch. We could have been 2 or 3-0 up in the first 10-15 minutes. And from there, the whole first half just carried on with that momentum. Then we got a goal disallowed from what I've been told was Bradshaw might have been offside in the build up to the cross going in, and Murray Wallace sticks it in. But nevertheless, a few minutes later, Malumbi's chased down a pass. It's gone back to the centre half. He chased that down. Then he's gone back to the keeper. He tries to take a touch. He chases that down, and he's gone literally from our half to chasing down the keeper. Slid in. It's gone to Aidan O'Brien and just stuck it in the net. 1-0, thank you very much. Other than that, I think was well on top, kept them quiet, and then it's not until about 2 minutes before half time, ball goes across the box. The winger touches it down, absolutely slams it into the front post. Bart has shifted his weight one way, jumped back the other. No lettuce wrist from him, like we've had our former goalkeeper's got a great wrist on it. Second half, again, it was control, looked like dangerous on the break without ever having too many chances, but then they didn't have too many chances. They missed one with about 5 minutes left, headed down, ball in the box, headed down, about 10 yards out, and the guy scuffs it wide, and then I think Bart makes a comfortable save. I think, I don't want to keep digging out players, but I think Bud Varson comes on, he just runs like that horse that the Family Guy had on the episode. If you know the reference, then I'm not going to have to explain that one, but Google it. And it just again doesn't anticipate. He reacts, and it's just not good enough for me. He comes on within 2 minutes, he looks knackered. He just doesn't run, screaming, and it doesn't give what Bradshaw did. I would have had a knackered Bradshaw and kept him on, because he's actually looking at that angle. As soon as Bavardson come on, they had that ball into the midfield, and then they started getting their foot on it. I don't want him anywhere near our team, to be honest. And there's a reason he was 2 million 3 years ago, and we only got him for 650,000. He's not cut out to this level, and you see that in 10 minutes. If you're starting to walk and jog within 2 minutes of coming on, we're looking to put them under pressure, then that's not good enough for me. But he's got the tactics spot on, shows that we can play free at the back at home. I think it's a great result. Again, we've knocked a team off on third and beat them again. Tactically spot on. Everyone wanted it. Everyone put a really good shift in. We played some good football at times as well. And it's a joy to watch this. And this guy's doing it with Harris players. So he's got January now to get his own players in, and onwards and upwards. Again, I hope everyone had a good Christmas. We look forward to the new year and see me a little bit more pale as a ghost, I suppose, on 1st of January for the Luton game. Come on, you Lions.